Hey, what's up, guys? It is Paul Farmer from DB Freedom Project. It's our coaching group where you can get free training, step-by-step training, help you get results no matter what you're promoting online. All you got to do is come to the group DB Freedom Project and come on down to the pinned poster, the big start here, click on continue reading, and you can access that training now. What I want to talk about today is how to get sales online the fastest if you're new. How to get sales online fastest. The fastest way to get sales online if you're new. Now, keep this in mind. There are other ways of getting sales, and I'm not going to deny that. There are other ways, and many of you are probably going to hate that I'm saying this because this is probably the last thing you want to do. You probably want to do everything else but this. And what I'm talking about is just basic networking. And what I do is I use Facebook, but it's networking. I talk to a lot of people every single day. Every single day I talk to a lot of people who are trying to figure out how to make sales online. They're trying to figure out how to make money online, and they're just going in circles and doing all these things, spending all this time not making any money. They're doing all these things that are not making them any money. And what it comes down to is this. This is what it comes down to. You need to get your business in front of people. And the fastest way, especially if you're brand new, if you're new or you're just getting started, whatever, you don't have a big list, you don't have a marketing budget, you don't have any of that stuff. You don't have a big following and you're just new. The fastest way I know of, and maybe there are some other ways, but this is the fastest way I know, and I know many other people out there, big leaders, this is what they teach, and it is you need to get in front of people by doing prospecting. And I know that's not what you want to hear. I know I'm going to have people coming back at me. No, that's not the best way. Posting in groups is the best way, or I know that's going to happen. But from my experience and from watching, 7-figure leaders out there, what they teach, the first thing they teach, and I used to wonder, like, why did they teach this? Like, there's easier ways to do this. You set up a system and you run traffic to the system and let the system do the selling, the telling, and everything for you, all that fun stuff. So you don't have to do that. But the truth of the matter is those systems don't work unless you have leads. So you need to have leads. So the fastest way I have found, and this is the one way that it seems like everybody is avoiding like the plague, everyone's avoiding it like the plague, is going out and just old-fashioned recruiting. Now, I've done some training on this in this group here. Just come on down to the start here. You'll find training there. I have another training on how to do this for high-ticket sales. So even if you don't have a marketing budget, you can still make high-ticket sales, which is phenomenal. I know another guy that's teaching this too. There's another group out there that's teaching how to get high-ticket sales for free. So, if you're in a place where you're just not making any sales, you've been online for a while and you're still not making any sales, you got to look at what you're doing. Now, I'm going to use myself as an example to show you what not to do, because I did this when I first started. I wanted nothing to do with talking to people. Absolutely nothing. I would do everything in my power not to talk to people. So one of the things I did is I set up a blog and I started blogging, and I blogged every single day. Every single day. I still didn't make any money, but I kept blogging because I'm oh yeah, it's going to work. It's going to work. I didn't understand that you need to have traffic going to your blog for people to see your blog. It takes time to develop a following for your blog. I didn't understand any of that. And then I went to videos and I started doing videos all the time. And, a lot of people think if you throw a video up online, instantly you're going to get tons of views. Instantly you're going to have people falling over backwards wanting to join with you. And that's not the truth. That's not reality. That's not what happens. Instead, what happens is you put up a video, no one knows who the heck you are, and nobody watches your video. You might get 1 or 2 views because nobody knows who you are. You haven't done anything. There's no traffic going to your video. So you have to understand that. So And then let's say you want to do paid marketing. Let's say you have a paid marketing budget. You want to do paid marketing. Well, you need to understand that it's going to take some time for that paid marketing to kick in. So YouTube takes, if you do videos and you do them consistently, it's going to take 90 to 120 days before they really kick in and really start producing, at least. Cold traffic, meaning paid traffic, it's going to take 90 to 120 days before it really starts kicking in, and that's doing it consistently. You can't stop. You can't just go run one ad and go, oh, well, that didn't work. I didn't get any sales, and stop. You have to keep doing it. So, and then you can do, let's say, Craigslist. You do Craigslist. Craigslist can be fast if you know what you're doing. You can post some ads, but the thing with Craigslist is they'll ghost you. Our competitors will flag you. So you have to know what you're doing with Craigslist. There's a bit of a learning curve there. But yeah, that could be fast because you get people coming in pretty quickly. But the fastest way and the most low cost way, because it doesn't cost anything, you get on Facebook, you start connecting with people, is Facebook. Now, is it a fun way? No, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I'll tell you straight out, it's not fun. You're going to get people that are going to give you the third degree. It's going to happen, but you got to fight through it. You got to go through that. It's called Suckville. It sucks. No doubt about it. It flat out sucks. You get a lot of broke-minded people. It's crazy the people you communicate with, but I'm telling you, you got to go through the numbers. You're going to get the sales. Now, here's the good thing, though, because what I just said is kind of negative, right? It's kind of depressing because you're like, man, I don't want to do that. That sucks. Why would I want to do that? And I'm going to tell you why you want to do that, because out of so many, you're going to start getting sales. Whereas you could be writing blogs, you could be doing videos, and I don't say don't do those. I think you need to have, like, if you go through my daily method of operation, I have passive strategies and I have active strategies, and you need to be doing both. And once your passive strategies, so once you get your active strategies going where you're making enough money and you start putting money into your paid strategies, your passive strategies, those will start kicking off and you don't have to do the active as much. But when you're first starting, you have to do the active strategies. And active means you're sitting your butt down or you're walking around, you're on the phone, you're in front of your computer, you're connecting with people nonstop, you're getting your links out, not just posting your links, but you're asking for permission. You're getting them to see if they're open or not, and you're giving them your link. You're getting them to your sales page or video or whatever information you have, and you're getting them to watch that. Because the numbers are kind of like this. If you get 10 links a day, 10 people to watch your video, you're probably going to get about one sale a day. Okay, how many people do you need to talk to get 10 links? I don't know. It depends. It just depends who you're talking to. Some people will not want a link. They'll be completely closed off, or they're completely focused on what they're doing, or they completely just don't care. A lot of people, from what I have seen, I've been online for over 5 years now, a lot of people just don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want time freedom. They don't want financial freedom. Even though they say they do, they refuse to do what it takes to do it. And that's what you're going to come up against, because that's everywhere. That's the majority. The majority of people are average or less. Simple as that. That's what they do. They do the littlest amount they possibly can, and that's it. My wife was telling me that, at her work, at her job, that, they were giving away some kind of bonus or something for taking incoming calls. And nobody wanted to do that. Nobody wanted to do that. They just wanted to do the bare minimum, just show up, basically hate life, get a paycheck, barely get by, and go home and do it all over again. And sadly, that's the reality for a lot of people. That's the reality. They don't want anything more, or they're too afraid to go get anything more. And that's sad. It's absolutely sad. And we see it all the time. When you're in this business, you see it day in, day out, all the time. Okay. So, but the point is, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is, let's say you're in a low ticket offer. Okay. You're in a low ticket offer and it pays you, I'm just going to say it pays you $20 a sale. Now, the average amount of people, when the average that people recruit in their online careers is 2 people. That's the average. Okay. Now, let's say you can get it up to one person a week. You can get 1 sale a week. You're going out, you're hustling, you're making it happen. You get 1 sale a week, you make $20. So you just made $20 for the whole entire week of work. Is that going to get you very excited? Is that going to really change things for you? Is that going to change your life? Is that going to help you become financially free? This is stuff you got to start thinking about. So, on the last video I did, I think it was the last video, I said prosper where you're planted. Prosper where you're planted. And, so maybe you're in a place where you have to do a low ticket. Maybe you just don't have the money to do anything that will pay you better, like a high ticket program. But if you are in that space, if you are there, and I've been there, believe me, I understand how it feels. I know what it feels like to make $20 sales and work your butt off for that $20 sale. I know what it feels like. It's not a good feeling. I know it. Maybe it feels good to you. I don't know, but it did not feel good to me. And knowing that that's not even the beginning. The beginning is bringing people in. Then the next part is you got to train them and get them to believe that they can do it too and keep doing it. And it is a chore. It is an absolute chore. So what I recommend is, if you can, and a lot of people can, they say they can't, they're afraid. But the fastest way for you to get free financially is to be in a program that pays you high commissions, that pays you big commissions, so you can become free financially. Because now, when you make a big sale, let's say you go work for a whole week, okay? You do what I tell you to do. You're out there prospecting. You're connecting with people. You go through like 100 people a day. I mean, that's too many. Let's just say 25. You go through 25 people a day, and you're getting your links out, and people are coming back. Oh, no, it's not for me. Oh, no, that's a scam. Oh, no, blah, 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 whatever, right? But then you get one. And this person's like, wow, yeah, no, this is awesome. I want to do this. I'm coming in at this level. Boom. You just made $1,500. So now, instead of your week being a $20 week, now it's a $1,500 week. That's a big difference. What do you say? And that's what you want to be doing. So if you're in a low ticket right now, do what I'm telling you to do. Start prospecting. I mean, if you're a little further along and you have things set up, that's awesome, because you want to be having that stuff going on too. But most of your focus should be on prospecting right now. That is the main focus right now. You need to be getting people in front of your offer. You need to be connecting with people. I'm talking to you if you're not making any money. I'm talking to you if you're not making any sales, because blogging all day, doing videos all day, it isn't working for you, okay? Setting stuff up isn't making you money. It's not making you money. It's wasting your time. It's keeping you busy, but you're not being productive. I know, because I've been there. I know. I know. I've written tons of blogs, hundreds of blogs. I almost have 1,000 videos on one YouTube channel. I have another YouTube channel where I have a few hundred videos. So I've done a lot of videos. I know. I have the experience. So what I'm telling you, to me, it's the fastest way. It sucks, but it's the fastest way. And all this other stuff you're doing is going to come into play. Now, if you get into a high ticket program, like I'm part of a high ticket program where they've stripped away all the hard stuff, right? The only thing you have to do is focus on lead generation. Everything else is taken care of for you. They have a funnel where everything goes, the prospects go through the funnel. They read over the sales page. They watch the video. And then, we have a follow-up series. We have text follow-up. We have voice broadcast follow-up. I don't do any of that. That's all taken care of for me. And we have phone closers that close the sales for me, and they manage the money. They take care of the sales. I don't deal with any of that stuff. That's all taken care of for me. The check is just sent to me. That's it. So really the only thing you got to focus on is lead generation. So if you're a new person and you want to become free financially fast, you want to go full-time fast. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, okay? But I'm going to tell you this. This is going to be more simple, and you're going to be able to do it way faster than you would be able to do it with a low-ticket offer. Straight up, that's the truth. It's going to be way faster. Now, if you want to build a low ticket, it makes sense to have the high ticket, because now you can take some of that money and you can market to the low ticket as well. So it just opens up opportunities for you. But That's what I would do. That's how I teach. I mean, I've had so many people come to me. I'm not making any money. I don't know what to do. And then they go on to tell me, I'm gonna get paid marketing going. I'm like, okay, do you have any money? No, I don't have any money. Okay, so how are you gonna get paid marketing going? If you don't have any money, how are you gonna get paid marketing going? Like, it doesn't make sense. So either you gotta get some more cash, like you gotta get a marketing budget somehow, like maybe work extra hours at your job, or I don't know, or you gotta sell more. Right? You got to sell more. You got to get in front of more people, get more people to join your business, get them moving. If you're in a program where there is residuals involved, maybe you can get some leverage, from other people, hopefully, and that will start building an income as well. But I'm telling you, the fastest way is to be in a high ticket offer and just go prospect, go get in front of people, go through the numbers, get people in your business. And again, I have training right here in DB Freedom Project, and I put a whole seven video training together that will teach you how to do that for high ticket as well. Okay, so hope you got value. Hope I didn't ramble too much. Hope this made sense to you. It really is the fastest way. I know it sucks, but it really is the fastest way. The one thing that you keep putting off is your ticket, your ticket to success, your ticket to freedom. That's the one thing that you keep putting off. It's not like going out and doing Facebook ads and all this other stuff you're doing. That's useless. That's not really doing much for you. You got to do the things that are going to make you the money. You got to stick to what it is going to produce you income producing activities. And the best one I know of, especially if you're new, prospecting. Simple as that. Okay. With that, make it a great day. See you on the next one.